Toronto is an iconic-looking city. Landmarks are easy to spot, like the Sky Needle, the expensive retractable baseball dome, and Castle Rock, just to name a few. However, tucked deep within the heart of the city lies a host of fascinating secret treasures. This is the story of just some of the city's concealed gems. This is Hidden Toronto. Nestled away in the back of the Monkey's Paw bookshop on Bloor Street West sits the mysterious Bibliomat. The gentle ambiance of the bookshop, coupled with the bittersweet aroma of old book dust, sets the stage for this mysterious contraption to demand your attention. In exchange for one $3 token, the Bibliomat will dispense one random book. The Bibliomat is fully stocked with unique vintage hardcovers. One token could yield you an iconic classic, while another token could dispense an obscure, quirky book with hilariously dated subject matter. It's important to note that no two books in the Bibliomat are the same. Whichever book you receive will be one of a kind and truly yours. The Bibliomat's owner goes to extreme lengths to ensure the books stocked in the Bibliomat are authentic and worthy of your interest. Sometimes you might even get lucky and score a vintage hardcover worth well more than the $3 you paid for it. It's this attention to detail that makes the Monkey's Paw Bibliomat a pleasure to patronize. While walking down this seemingly normal Toronto street, something will catch your eye. That something is a 9.5-foot tall, life-sized sculpture of an elephant. Created by Matt Donovan as a part of his student thesis project at OCAD back in 2003, the enormous white elephant breaks up the monotony of the rather ordinary-looking subdivision. Walking by and witnessing this majestic sculpture never really gets old. Not really much else to say here. It's a giant elephant, and it looks awesome. Joel Weeks Park. A normal-looking park, with one exception. Hiding in plain sight, atop a granite pedestal at one of the park's entrances, stand 4 bronze squirrels on their hind legs, worshipping a giant acorn in cult-like fashion. It's pretty metal. When sculptor and creator of the piece, Mary Ann Barkhouse, was asked the pressing question, "Why are the squirrels worshipping a giant nut?" Barkhouse simply laughed and responded, "Why wouldn't they?" Otto's Berlin Döner is a German restaurant serving Berlin-style kebabs and currywurst. The food, service, and atmosphere is great, and in my opinion, their beer menu is top-notch. However, hiding in the basement of this establishment is a very unusual bathroom. Situated directly across the john is a big red button that begs to be pressed. Press the big red button, and the bathroom becomes a disco party. It leads to what is objectively the funnest poop in the entire city. John Fluvog is a Canadian shoe designer who started up his own shoe store, John Fluvog Shoes. The store is stocked with shoes so fashionable and groovy that Austin Powers himself would be made jealous. Every pair on the shelf is vibrant and stylish in a distinct way. It's virtually impossible to run into a pair of mass-production dad-type shoes in here, because everything is handcrafted, high quality, and beautifully bedazzled. From any angle, these kicks kick ass. In addition to its wide variety of shoes, the shop features a super fancy back room. The walls are covered in old shoe adverts, the couch is antique, and on top of it all, the room defies the laws of gravity. Go check it out. Murray Brown, a prominent Toronto architect, designed the Third Church of Christ Scientist, using a simplified interpretation of a classical style. The biblical warning, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me," is carved into its architrave. But this house of God now crouches before another. A 20-story, 169-unit condo tower now swallows the Third Church of Christ whole. It is now part condominium and part cathedral. It's a condothedral? If one travels deep enough into Edwards Gardens, one will find the Dawn Redwood. An ambassador of a prehistoric time. Fossil records show us that the Dawn Redwood tree existed over 50 million years ago. Its elaborate, fluting trunk and dizzying network of winding branches makes this Dawn Redwood a sight to behold. With all the commotion and noise in our lives, sometimes it wouldn't hurt for us to sit on a bench and admire the simple beauty of a tree. Scarborough is hiding something majestic. Nestled in the trees, on the shores of Lake Ontario, lies Toronto's very own architectural purgatory. Guildwood Park. A hidden sanctuary for the remnants of Toronto's old cityscape. Scores of elaborate stone facades, once freestanding symbols of wealth and power, now lay decaying and humbled along Guildwood's Park path. Even Toronto's Great Temple Building, the city's first skyscraper and at one point the tallest building in the British Empire, now rests here, far from the splendor and prestige of its past. Guildwood's opulent stonework, juxtaposed against Mother Nature, makes for some truly striking imagery. If you enjoy long scenic walks, the old ruins of Guildwood make for a breathtaking stroll.